The goal of deification, of becoming one with God, or as some of the mystics say, becoming God, has been a part of the Christian mystical tradition since the time of Jesus Christ. But where is this teaching today? Where is the priest or the minister or the pastor who can give you this teaching without fearing the loss of his own important position? You do not hear it being preached from the pulpits of the Roman Catholic or Protestant churches. In the early 20th century, John Arentero, a Catholic priest who sought to revive the teachings of the mystics, lamented, "Unfortunately, these sublime and consoling doctrines of the mystics are utterly forgotten. Deification, so well known to the Church Fathers, but unfortunately forgotten today, is the primary purpose of the Christian life." Imagine this. The Catholic Church is supposed to be teaching you that you are intended to become God, and that is the goal of your life. Arentero also noted that the early Christians understood that their goal was to become united with Christ in such a way that they too would acquire divine powers. The acts of the martyrs and the customs of the first centuries offer us interesting evidences of this fact. He said, the Christians of those times appreciated and understood and lived the supernatural life in such a way that they liked to be called God-bearers, God-bearers, or Christ-bearers. Therefore, when the Roman Emperor Trajan asked St. Ignatius, "Who is the God-bearer?" the latter answered, "It is he who carries Christ in his heart." After I had the opportunity to read and research the many lives of the mystics, I could see why God had called us to have the experience of walking down these footsteps of the centuries. And I said to myself, and I said out loud, the Church is not teaching the true lives of the saints. Volumes and volumes have been written about the many saints who have walked the earth. I have only quoted but a very few. The Church is not teaching what it takes to pursue a path of sainthood, and that it is possible and that you can do it and still be a member of your society and family and world. Originally, in the early centuries, the Roman Church carried much of the true doctrine of Jesus Christ. The split came when the hierarchy determined to not allow Gnosticism, which is this very path of the eternal Word. So God has come forward with another church and another dispensation, that all these truths and all these rays from the sun returning to the source might give to us the quickening and understanding of the mystical path of every world religion. Remember when I listed the world religions on the 7 rays and the 7 chakras, I placed Christianity on the 3rd ray of love and the heart chakra. And it is the Sacred Heart of Jesus in which and upon which the Church rests. So this path of mysticism is truly a path of profound love, and that is what has echoed to us as we have talked about each one who has played his role.